Hello, Rio Verde. It's Daryl Janich, your head golf professional, here with Dan Cutler, your superintendent. A couple of bits of information for everybody. One, with the spike of the COVID here in Arizona and especially in Maricopa County, the club has decided to extend its no guest policy through the end of July. So as of right now, guests can only play with you if they've been living in your house for 14 days or longer. And we'll reevaluate, but as of right now, we're going to continue that through the month of July. Also want to let everybody know it's growing season for Bermuda, so the driving range is grass is starting to get a little longer. So we will be mowing the driving ranges on Monday and Thursday from 10 to 12. So again, driving ranges will be closed from 10 to 12 on Mondays and Thursdays starting next week. Dan, what's going on in the golf course?
Not a whole lot going on other than top dressing on Quail. We got about 5 holes completed last week. We'll look at late this week doing some more applications of the top dressing. We are aggravating the rough, so that big aggravating solid tine machine. We're running around the rough right now, creating some big holes and disruption that should get some water percolation deeper into the soil profile. On top of that, as far as Bermuda grass growth, we've still seen a lot of Bermuda grass out there. I know in areas where we did overseed, it does seem a little thin, but rest assured we are way ahead of where we've been in years past. And it's kind of hard to compare it this time of the year. If you've been to other golf courses, they may still have some ryegrass sticking around. We sprayed out the ryegrass, so what's left is Bermuda grass. So that can be skewed as to how we compare to other people. We don't have the same water, we don't have the same soil, and definitely if they have ryegrass sticking around, it's going to be a lot more coverage. But that's as typical for growing grass here in June, and June's probably the worst month to be growing grass in Arizona. As far as heat for the ryegrass is too much, and then no humidity. The Bermuda does green up, but it just doesn't start to send out those runners that we need to fill in. But rest assured, when the humidity hits, we'll continue to hit with water. The humidity it'll start to take off, so it'll fill in really quickly. But for June, this is by far the most grass we've had in transition as far as Bermuda goes. So very happy with that. We'll continue to fertilize it and just fill in it where we can. If we do need to sod, we'll do a second round of sod probably next week.
Wonderful. Thanks for keeping Rio Verde great.
See you on the golf course.